welcome everybody to You Can Do It, a Zoomcast powered by Special Olympics Maryland. I'm Nick Stearns, one of your co-hosts. Shout out to our technical director, Jason, our creative consultant, Donna, and my two awesome co-hosts, Adam and Terrell. And thank you, Adam, also for all that film editing.
You bet. Hi.
We are super excited tonight. The weather is getting warm and we are all thinking about things we could be doing. And so we talked about at You Can Do It, who better to ask but our very own Zoomers about their special places they like to visit in the great state of Maryland. So tonight, we're going to talk about places we can go here in our very own state. And each of us will share those places. And by the end of tonight, we'll all have all kinds of places we can visit this summer. So let's get started. Adam, let's start with you. Where do you like to go in the great state of Maryland?
Well, hi, Nick. One of my favorite places is I just like traveling any trail with my bike, but one of the cool places I like to go is the Western Maryland Rail Trail, which starts in Hancock, Maryland, and goes about 20 miles. It's a very flat, level trail that used to be where train tracks were, and turned into a flat trail, and it's right next to the C&O Canal. Like I said, it's about 23 miles long either way. So even if you're not a experienced cyclist, that trail is pretty flat. So even the most beginner cyclist or walker or runner can get through that trail pretty easily, and it's right next to the C&O Canal. So if you want to go and walk over onto the C&O Canal for a little while and see all the cool stuff of nature, see all the great bridges. There's just a lot of things with nature you can see and just enjoy.
Wow, Adam, that sounds awesome. That has been on my list for a while. So you really, really got me thinking I got to get it to the top of my list and get out there and do it.
You bet.
That was awesome. Thank you.
Absolutely.
All right, Terrell, where is some place in our great state of Maryland that you enjoy going and that you'd like to share with us tonight?
Yes. Well, I like to share with you all. Faith, I have the picture that I like to have. I like to be on every summer because I like the beach and I got the water. I don't have the beach, but you have the beach and Faith. So I like to go to Ocean City, and is a good place to be. And they have a festival at the end of the borough, and there is the big festival, and that what I like at Ocean City. So, and also I like the water. I like to walk on the water, and if it is hot enough, I like to swim in the water. I'm a swimmer, and also I am a sailboat person. I like the water.
Thank you, Terrell. That was awesome. So already we've heard of two great places we could visit. And that is, for us, that is just super exciting because we have so many places in Maryland to go. And you guys just named two outstanding places. So thank you guys for that. I'm going to share one that my family and I
Yes,
love.
you're welcome.
So mine is called the Rachel Carson Conservancy. And it's basically,
Where is that?
yeah, so that's in Brookville, Maryland. And it's not too
Oh,
far from me. And it's a beautiful, beautiful 650-acre wildlife refuge. And you guys might have heard of Rachel Carson. She was something called, people would call her an environmentalist. Like she really
I heard
cared
about
about
him.
the
Her.
environment and taking care of it. And so this beautiful place in Brookville, Maryland, this 650 acres, where I swear every time I've ever gone, I've seen people on horses, and it's just this gorgeous, gorgeous, there's a beautiful picture of it, hike. And you just feel like you're just kind of lost in nature, even though I never really got lost, because it's a really well marked trail. So my family and I find this place magical. And the other thing that I really love about it is that I really learned something. I learned something about this incredible woman, Rachel Carson, but it also helps me have more gratitude about the environment, maybe think of ways that I can be an environmentalist too. So that's my place and I love it. We go several times a year.
Really
So
cool.
yay. All right. Well, let's go ahead and open it up tonight. It's like we're having our own Special Olympics Maryland travel show. Everybody gets a chance to share and talk about these places, maybe share why they like to go. And I'm sure by the end of tonight, we're all going to be very excited about all these cool places to go. So let's get started with opening this up. So I'd love to see some hands and hear what your stories are and places that you'd like to go. And I'm seeing lots and lots of hands. And we're talking about tonight, we're actually talking about Maryland. So let's go ahead and start with, I think, Thomas, you had your hand up, and then we'll go to Sierra. Thomas, you have the You Can Do It Zoom Square.
I
There you
like to go to a Ravens game.
To a Ravens game. That's so fun. So, Thomas, where do we go in Maryland to go see the Ravens?
Baltimore.
In Baltimore. Oh, that sounds so fun. And Thomas, can you just kind of let us know, what is it like to be there? Like, what do you like about that?
Watching in person playing on the football field.
I can imagine. It just must be so electric and so exciting. That sounds awesome. Thank you, Thomas. That is certainly something I know I would love to do. And can we get a show of hands of our Zoomers who has been to a Ravens game before? Okay, so oh, wow. Okay. Awesome. Awesome. Thomas, thank you for sharing that. That does sound super fun. All right, let's jump to Sierra.
I like Ocean City, of course, because I go there pretty much every year with my family. We usually go to the boardwalk, and I like to play in the arcade. And I like the beach. I like visiting the beach, and
That's wonderful. And I think, you know, one of the reasons too we're doing a show like this right now is that we haven't all been able to do a lot of things. And so you made a really great point, Sarah, and I'm sure for many of us that those local beaches in Maryland really represent a lot of childhood memories for a lot of us. And so how wonderful it's going to be to kind of revisit that and have that experience again, like you said, in person. So we really get that. I totally hear you on that one. Thank you, Sierra. I thumbs up for Ocean City tonight.
That's
for
great.
sure. All right, who is next?
Okay. My mom and I, we went to Allentown in Pennsylvania.
Excellent. So maybe we'll expand a little bit. We talked about maybe focusing on Maryland, but Pennsylvania is very close. And what did you love most about that experience, Melissa? What really draws you into these places?
They have paddle boats, they had horses. They have an Amish market over there that I've never been to.
Amish
That
market.
sounds fun and something to look forward to when you go next time.
Yeah.
That sounds wonderful. Thank you, Melissa. Elena, we saw that you put something in the chat, and I really would love for you to share with all of our Zoomers about that place and why you like it.
Yeah, we like Deep Creek because we do also like Ocean City, but we also just like because we usually try to go for like a long weekend and we stay at one of the rental homes there and we get like a pontoon boat and we bring our dogs with us and it's just a really great place to go to and I know it's a far drive, but it's definitely worth going there.
Yeah, and how far is it, do you think, Elena? Like maybe 2.5, 3 hours?
From where I live, it's about a 4-hour drive.
Okay. Yeah, I think you're right that there's a lot in the Deep Creek area. Here's some great pictures that's really different than going to the actual, sort of Maryland Eastern Shore. You're getting a really different experience at Deep Creek because you can do a lot of stuff on the water, but you can do a lot of hiking in the woods. So it's a really lovely combination. So I really hear that.
Elena, what is your favorite outdoor activity when you're out there?
We usually just like to get a pontoon boat and just go cruising around on the lake and tubing. And I like that Deep Creek has a lot of the places where you want to go to. They have like they have where you can just take your boat there and they have a dock right out there and they have a really good ice cream parlor. I can't remember the name of it. It's been a couple years since we've been there, but hopefully we can go again here soon.
Yeah, that was great, Adam. Thank you. And Terrell, do you have any questions for Elena about Deep Creek Lake?
So I've been to Deep Creek Lake before. I ever water ski there?
No, we did do jet skis once there. They're pretty fun, but I fell off it and I decided, no, I don't think this is for me. I'll just stick with tubing on the lake.
No, if you fall off one time, you have to get back on, and then that's how you are good.
Oh, thank you, Terrell and Adam. And Elena, I'm with you on the water skiing. So I hear you on the jet skis. All right, we're going to circle back to Joe.
My favorite is Maryland, Ocean City.
Yes, Joe, I'm starting to see a pattern here. Ocean City sounds like a pretty popular place that all of us or most of us are finding that we like going there and we enjoy being there.
Most Ocean City, I like boardwalk and also sightsee. Go candy popcorn tastes very well.
Lovely. Oh, that's great. Joe, thank you. That was great. All right, let's jump to David Godoy. We're talking about Maryland tonight. Some people have shared some other ideas, but share with us in Maryland, where's some place that you really like to go?
I like to go to Black Hill Regional Park between Gettysburg and Germantown. And the reason I like to go there is because there's a nice place for walking, and at the same time, there's a nice place for doing some biking.
Yes. I will share with you. Great. I go there all the time, David, I can't even tell you, so many years. And I agree with you. It is a wonderful, wonderful trail for either walking or biking. But they also have, don't they have, David, a little dog park there?
Yes, they do. They have a pattern for walking your dog, your pets.
Yep. It's really fun.
They also have picnic area where you can do a picnic.
And David, if I recall, they have pavilions too, so it can be covered.
Correct. And one of the things that I also like to go there is because Special Olympics have the practice for kayaking there.
Yep, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, yes, it's really one of those wonderful places in Maryland that offers so many things. So you again, that water experience and like David said, so many opportunities to just simply be outside and be together with friends and family doing something really fun. Maddie, and then we'll go to Marty.
Yeah, I like to go to Rehoboth Beach.
Rehoboth Beach. What do you like about Rehoboth Beach?
I like it because I go to the water park. There's a water park there, and I like to go to the fun land, where all with all and all the rides. And I also like the beach, and I like to walk on the boardwalk.
Wow, Maddie, you like to do a lot of things, and that's awesome because that is, I believe, Rehoboth is right in Delaware, which is like right next to the great state of Maryland. And Maddie, did you know that Funland, where you talked about you love to go on the rides? I don't know if you guys
Yes.
know this, but they have kept their prices really low all these years. So if anybody's gone to Funland, they might notice that the prices are really low. And so it's a really interesting place to go to because they try to kind of keep everything affordable for folks, which I've always really respected. But you're right, Maddie, Rehoboth is pretty cool. So thank you for sharing that. We're going to go to Marty.
On Saturday, I went to Ocean City.
Wow, I think it's Ocean City for the win. So Marty, what did you do in Ocean City on Saturday?
This summer, I went to Amish Market.
Wow, and exactly where's the Amish market?
At Ocean City, Maryland.
And it's outside? I've never been, so I'm really curious. You're like the third person that's mentioned this Amish market. Is the Amish market outside or inside, Marty?
I think it's inside.
Okay.
Like some people have to drive the car to Ocean City to get in.
Okay.
And to drive a cart. There you
And
go.
that is a
Okay.
really fun thing to think about doing and something really different to do.
Hey, Nicolette, I guess Ocean City is the winner this time.
I think I didn't realize how many of us loved Ocean City. Another thing we all have in common.
Yeah.
Yes, you're right, Nicolette.
Tacos they have at the restaurant. They have tacos.
Yum. Tacos at the beach. That sounds amazing.
Yeah,
right, we're
they
gonna
do
keep
have
going.
tacos at the beach.
Yeah, tacos at the beach with some dumpsters ice cream, but we'll circle back to that later.
That's right.
All right, we're gonna keep going. Believe it or not, we have like 10 more people because we knew you guys would have the best ideas about places to go. So first of all, let me just say again, thank you guys for your patience. We have a lot of people on the call tonight, so really appreciate how everyone's listening and waiting, and that's awesome. So let's go ahead. I think we were gonna go to Jason.
I'd like to visit Ellicott City and walk the Sub Trail and the Sunflower Farm in Berlin, in Lisbon. I like to go to the grotto at Mount St. Mary's facility, and that's it.
Wow, Jason, that's great. Thank you. And the grotto. Yes.
The grotto is cool.
Absolutely. Thank you, Jason. All right, let's go to Donnie.
I like the big beach up in Howell Rock, Maryland.
Excellent. Excellent. Thank you, Donnie. Let's go to Derek and then Amanda.
My favorite place to go is Ocean City because I like to go on the beach and go in the water and check out some of the stores and eat some of the food on the boardwalk. So I think that's why I think Ocean City.
Yeah. And I think Derek, and I'm sure, Terrell and Adam, definitely jump in here. When you guys are talking about Ocean City, we're all pulling out these different things that we do there. And it's like, we could do a whole show on Ocean City because there's so many things to do and everybody has sort of their favorites. So Adam and Terrell, any questions for Derek?
Yeah, Derek, have you ever been to the arcade there? I enjoy playing the arcades.
Yeah, the arcade is pretty good. Yep.
Yeah, they have
Okay.
a lot of games.
Yep.
Are you more for the lower end of Ocean City, or do you like the higher end towards Delaware, where in the upper part of Ocean City, where it's much more quiet?
I think I like where on the boardwalk too. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Because sometimes I run into some people I know sometimes.
Cool.
That was a great question too, Adam, because you're right. There's different parts of that boardwalk. Parts of it are louder and more active, and then
Right.
parts of it are more quiet. So that's a really, really great question.
Yeah.
We have a couple more people, and then I'm just going to highlight some of the comments in our very vibrant, active chat tonight about all of these places people love to go. So thank you guys for your wonderful ideas. Amanda, I'm just going to try to circle back. We're going to go to you in a second, but Dan has been waiting. I'd like to try to circle back. So thumbs up, everybody.
I like living in my old house.
His favorite place is the pool in his backyard.
Oh, yes. Everybody raise your hand if you love going to the pool. We are so on that, Dan. You have such a great point right now. Yes. And it's so awesome. It's like right there.
Mm-hmm.
I love that. Adam or Terrell, a question for Dan, being in that pool.
In that pool, how long do you are you usually hanging out there?
5 or 10 hours every day.
So you're getting your son well out there. That's awesome.
No, we have no that in my house.
It's all shaded. We're surrounded by trees.
Wow, even better. Oh man, Dan, that sounds incredible. I think we all can understand why you would be there all day, every day. That sounds wonderful. What a gift to have that right there in your life. That's great.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dan. I'm glad that we got that audio working. So thank you. And I believe Shelby had her hand up, and then I want to touch on something both Faith and Elena said earlier. So yes, we'll jump over there to Faith. Let's go to Faith, because Faith, you brought something up. And if my son was on the call tonight, he would totally say this. So Faith, can you share your place? Because it only comes once a year.
Montgomery County Fair.
The Montgomery County Fair. Absolutely. What do you love about the Montgomery County Fair, Faith?
Just hanging out with my friends and playing games and winning prizes.
And do you ever go see the animals?
Yeah.
That is a really fun fair. If you haven't ever been, it's usually, Faith, it's like August, right?
Yes.
In the fairgrounds. In Gaithersburg, Maryland, and it's the Montgomery County Agricultural Fair.
Mm-hmm.
So what Faith was saying is so cool is that you've got the rides, you've got games, and then you have all these animals. There's crafts, and then there's also, I don't know, Faith, have you had the milkshakes?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
At the Dairy Barn?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so that's a great one, Faith. Thank you for bringing that one up, the Montgomery Agricultural Fair. We have time for one more person, and I know you guys have been so great and just so really interactive tonight. We're learning so much. Let's try to quickly go. We might be able to fit a few people in if we're quick. All right, I think that is all the time we have for our just sharing, but I want to just highlight a couple things I saw pop up in the chat. I know somebody mentioned, I think it was Elena mentioned, and a great reminder to us, the Renaissance Fair. Similar to what Faith talked about, where it's something that happens only once a year. And I believe that one is, I think it used to be in Crownsville, Maryland. And that usually runs a good long time, about 8 to 10 weeks in the fall. So if you've never been to that, that is a pretty wild, different thing to do, which is really fun and a very cool thing to do. So thank you guys so much. I want to jump back though and kind of have Jason share, because Jason had a really great one that I think all of us would really enjoy. Jason, can you share yours?
Sure, yeah, I'd be happy to. I just quickly bring it up, and then it's so one of my favorite places to go is Antietam Battlefield. So that's a national battlefield close to Frederick, between Frederick and Washington County lines, and it's especially nice because you can walk around and bike around, lots to see. You can kind of walk around into a stream. There's tours, and if you kind of want to get a feeling of what it was like a long time ago when the battle was here, it's pretty nice. And then they have evening tours, and sometimes parts of the year they light like tens of thousands of candles or luminaries, and so you can go at night, and it's pretty impactful. So
Wow. So much great stuff tonight. So one of the things we wanted to share with everybody here tonight and those folks who are watching our show on Channel 21 every Friday at 4:30 is you can always check out visitmaryland.org. And this website is just, and again, as we're getting into this warmer weather and we're getting excited about being together again and going places in the great state of Maryland and beyond, but checking out visitmaryland.org is a really, really great site that provides us with lots of wonderful suggestions for places we can go. But I think that, and thank you, yep, Jason brought that up on the chat, but I think tonight, we can pretty much all say it was Ocean City for the win. Everybody, what do you think? Ocean City for the win.
Right.
So yes, but we have lots of great suggestions for many, many other places. So thank you as always. We knew Adam and Terrell and Jason and Donna, our great team, knew exactly who to ask about where to go for fun in the great state of Maryland. So thank you guys so much. Terrell, what would you like to share with everybody as we get ready to wrap up today's show?
Come back soon. We will be right here. We will be right here on Zoom. Be there, be square. Be there, be square.
And remember to bring your questions and stay positive. We'll see you next time.
Thank you, everybody, for an extraordinary show, your ideas, your suggestions, your vibrant chat. It was amazing. And so we're all going to be inspired to be out there checking out what is going to be fun for us in Maryland. We'll look forward to seeing everyone in 2 weeks. And remember, catch us on Channel 21, Montgomery County Cable. And we are produced by Special Olympics Maryland. Be well, be safe, and we will see you next time. You guys rock.
See ya.
Bye, everybody. Enjoy the great state of Maryland.